Brent Carbox. I'm the plant manager at the Centerville Iowa plant, North America Small Plastics Division.
I'm Ryan. I'm the maintenance lead here at the Centerville Iowa plant.
And Ryan and myself, about 4 months ago, started a sustainability project to switch from LP gas forklifts to lithium battery operated forklifts.
We did a study about 3 years ago, and what we found with our LP trucks was, depending on the area of use, we had up to 50% of the time with the engine running was idle time, to where no work was being performed with a fork truck. So the nice thing about the electric lifts is, if the key's on, you're using energy to display on the display, but that's it. You're not using energy to lift, you're not using energy to run a motor, you're not using energy to drive unless you're actually doing work. So a lot of our LP was wasted, and with the electric trucks, our electricity or battery power is only being used to do work.
We realized a savings of over $100,000 a year in propane expense. Another reason we went this route was long-term sustainability. We've seen that, we're always replacing tanks when they get damaged. We're also going to see a big reduction in our maintenance costs. With these lifts, there's no oil changes. The PM schedule is greatly reduced, so we're saving money there in the long term. We're not have to worry about, hey, where are they disposing the oil after oil changes?
The chargers have the capability to know which battery I'm hooked up to. So they don't have to plug into a certain charger. Every charger has the capability to know I'm plugged into this battery. They go to brake, they plug their forklift in, it charges while they're at brake. The LP exhaust is a consideration when it comes to the safety side of things, and we don't have that with the battery powered lifts, obviously. And I know another thing that some of our fork truck drivers like about the three-wheel lifts is the visibility. You don't have a tank behind your seat to have to look over around. They really like the visibility of the three-wheel electric lifts.
Another thing I'm going to talk about on these lifts is we are trialing a system called Gym 1, and this is how we do our forklift inspection. Instead of using sheets and sheets of paper,
and having to file those papers.
The operators will have a pin, and at some point we'll set up to where they can use their badge that they clock in with and scan in. They'll have 15 questions to answer, and that it's information, that checklist is put in the cloud. When they get off the lift and get back on it, they just have to scan their pin or scan their badge or enter the pin, and it recognizes them. If a different driver hops on it, they have to go through the same process of doing the safety checklist. So I will absolutely endorse other plants look into this. Those batteries, I believe they said, have a 5 to 6 year lifespan. So you double the battery life, you take away that safety risk of having to mess with lead acid batteries. So it's a win-win for us.